Today, I'm going to give a gift to Corey Holcomb. Oh, Corey Holcomb, you're going out sad, baby. You are going out sad. But this is my gift to you because I know this is what you wanted. Because this is how you pay your bills, off of content from the internet. Ooh. And it's just so sad because, you know, we just had so much high hopes from you. Like, you could have been in the list of Chicago comedian legends that came to LA and did big things. Look at Little Rel. Oh,
you know, Kendra, I don't think you should talk about Corey Holcomb making money from the internet, because that's what you're doing as well. So let's be fair. You make, you know, you host a show on YouTube, on the internet, and women call in and you make money from that. So he has a show on the internet, he makes money from that. But I think the last man you should be trying to attack is Corey Holcomb. He's a comedian, and comedians have no, you know, they got no filter. You know, he's going to come for you. I don't know who gave you the balls to go after him, but you're going to regret it. If you guys know Corey Holcomb, he doesn't give a shit. Watch.
Career is just going up and up. Late night talk shows, movies. Deion Cole, Chicago legend, just hosted the Image Awards, countless TV shows, working with Oprah in movies. D-Ray Davis, oh, the resume is too long for me to even stay in this conversation. Countless TV shows, tours around the world. Then we have Corey Holcomb, a Chicago YouTuber. You could have stayed in Chicago for this shit. I mean, you didn't have to move to California to be a YouTuber, Corey. Now, I really thought long and hard before doing this video because I know this is what you want because this is how you pay your bills.
You pay your bills through the internet as well. I mean, you don't work on the radio anymore, but I don't think you really thought long and hard about this because you are going after the wrong man because he has no filter. He has nothing to lose at this point. But hey, fair one. So I can't wait for Corey Holcomb to fire back because he's definitely going to fire back.
And I know giving you attention indirectly helps you because it gives you content to talk about. But that's why I'm calling this video my gift to you. This will help you pay your mortgage next month. Okay? Okay. Let's get into it. Now, recently, Corey Holcomb tried to break down my Tamron Hall interview on his show, but he tried to slander my name on purpose, intentionally, by presenting the Tamron Hall interview I did in a wrong manner. Okay? Tamron Hall personally invited me on her show to break down different dating trends and different dating styles. Tamron Hall says at the top of the show, I'm going to go to these two women, me and another young lady, to break down different dating trends and styles. Take a look.
Okay, so my team found 2025's most talked about dating trends and catchphrases. These ladies are going to break it down. I gave you some of them at the beginning of the show, so don't feel badly if you've never heard of them, because I've never heard of them either.
The first one that Tamron Hall does is called future proofing, and she asked me directly, Kendra G, to break it down. Take a listen.
And I didn't look them up.
Okay, so she's going to be, I think, talking about the same things I did already in the first video. But, I mean, Kendra G, I don't know who gave you the balls to attack Corey Holcomb, but he's a comedian. You know, if you guys have watched some of his shows or, you know, his YouTube show, I don't know why you think you're going to win this. But like I said, he's a type of comedian who has nothing to lose. You claim he's making money from the internet, but he still does comedy shows. You are trying to, you know, shit on his name for criticizing you. I get it. You're trying to fight back. But you are essentially doing exactly what you say he's doing, making content and getting money from it. You are doing the same thing. This is your channel. So I look forward to see what's going to happen, but I don't think you're going to win this one, Kendra. I'm going to be honest. You don't want to ever go back and forth with a comedian. Now, at the end of the day, it's going to make you money. It's going to make him money, but I think you're going to lose this one.
The reason why it's funny for Corey Holcomb to say that, Corey Holcomb is on record trying to holler at me for years. Years. I have receipts. I have public receipts. Actually, Corey Holcomb was on my dating show trying to holler at me. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
But what's up with you?
I'm not available, Corey, but you and I are not a good, There's no way I would ever date a person like you, Corey.
Why? What you looking for? No,
I'm gonna invite you to my wedding, Corey.
I wouldn't go because I'll be trying to flirt with you when he go to the bathroom. You got a boyfriend?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, I gotta wait this out again. One of these years, I'm gonna get you.
I was single for a very long time.
I'll be tricking too.
You do?
I'm a trick. I see the struggle in them. That's what I chase strugglers.
All right, Corey Holcomb is hanging out with us.
I chase strugglers. Why would I chase a girl? Look, you got a job. You see how hard it is for me to get with you?
You got a job.
I've been trying to smash her since I saw her, but it just
Never happened.
Hey, yo.
all them radio girls, when they lose their radio job, I get them.
No, you won't get me ever.
10 years from now,
No, 10 years
you
from now.
belong to me.
Whatever.
Corey Holcomb in the studio, Chicago. We are coming right.
Because in that interview, Corey says out of his own mouth, he's been trying to have sex with me for years. But because I have a job, I won't go. But one day I'll lose my radio job.
It's a wig wearing gremlin who mad at me because I brought up something about her.
Oh my God.
That lady, Kendra G. You remember I brought up how I felt like she made a fool out of herself on Tamron Hall?
Yeah.
So she made a video to try to knock me and act like I came at her and everything. So I want to address it because it's fun to me.
Right.
I mean, like, I'm not mad at Kendra G, because whenever we talk one-on-one, I saw that she wasn't that sharp. Like, she used to be on the radio in Chicago, and I used to be like, oh, this is a knucklehead.
Right.
And our interviews would show that she's a knucklehead. But she really got mad when I spoke on how she made herself look bad on Tamron Hall show. So she was like, oh, Corey's career is nothing. Little Rail and Dion Cole and D-Ray, they're superstars. And she said, Corey's just a YouTuber. I want to say something about that first.
Yeah.
Listen, whatever I do in the game, I'm from 5266 South State, Apartment 1208, Robert Taylor Home. Nigga, I beat the game. I beat the motherfucking game. Whatever you say about my career, I don't care about that.
And this is why I was saying that Kendra G should not have gone in on Corey Holcomb, because he's not mainstream comedian like the way you may see Kevin Hart and other mainstream comedians that have to want to work in Hollywood and stuff like that. He doesn't care. He will say anything. So for him, he's right. From where he came from to where he is now, he has won in life. So for Kendra G to think that was really doing anything, calling him a YouTuber, and she's a YouTuber too, that was, that didn't cut it. So, and he's going easy on her.
I come from a place where they motherfucker know how to make the elevator stop, put a gun through the damn thing, and rob you. I come from nothing. You can't dig at me with, he's only a YouTuber. I mean, I know some YouTubers that make some bread, right?
Millions. Yeah.
I'm talking about. Shawty, that was desperate. But listen, I want to tell you, Kendra G, every time you open your mouth and speak independently, you make a fool out of yourself. You're better at cut, paste, copy, like Kevin Samuel's show. You cut it, pasted, and copied it with your version of it, and that's how you found a way.
I mean, he's kind of right. Because Kendra G used to hate on Kevin Samuels when he was still alive, RIP to the man. She didn't like how he talked to the women, to the ladies. But even Kendra G has admitted that over time doing her dating show, she has realized women have delusional standards. And that's something Kevin Samuels used to say. Matter of fact, Kendra G came onto Kevin Samuels' show, right? Going back and forth with him because he was pointing out how women have delusional standards. So he's kind of right. So I mean, but there's nothing wrong with, seeing what someone is doing and doing it your own way. So for me, in that part, I don't think Kendra G is wrong. But the fact that she used to hate on someone who used to do exactly what she's doing, I think is an issue. That's where Corey Holcomb, I think that's what Corey Holcomb is talking about.
But when you speak independently, you look bad. So that's one thing. Then she tried to make it seem like I edited a video. I don't know how to edit video. I've never edited a video in my life. Lifea. Life. I've never edited a video. I don't know how to edit video. We watch stuff we see online and we react to it with a lot of these videos. I'm sorry. I know your thing was Corey goes out and he edits something. First of all, nobody had to edit that video because this is what this lady Kendra G does. I'm going to say this. Kendra G has a lot of bottom dwellers on her show that she interviews, but she acts like she's not a bottom dweller. But the people she interviews, she's the exact same person, but she acts like she's above them by copy, pasting, and cutting Kevin Samuels' points. Kevin Samuels created that show, and he's not here to sue you. So you're able to do basically what Kevin Samuels did, and it's working. You ask me, it's working because you're a lady.
I mean, so I think it was like a gut punch for Kendra G, below the belt punch. I think that's what I meant to say, for Kendra G to call Corey Holcomb a YouTuber, but she's a YouTuber too. And we are all YouTubers. I react to videos. I give my own opinions. Corey Holcomb says he does the same thing. So that was a really below the belt. But secondly, there is nothing wrong with Kendra G, giving her opinion about Corey Holcomb if he says something she doesn't like. But the way she came at him, it seemed like she doesn't understand. This is a public platform. So you as a content creator, you have to be open to criticism. I get people in my comments all the time coming at me. They don't agree with my points. They attack me. They attack my accent, the way I talk. They tell me to go back for where I come from. But I understand that comes with a game. So I'm not going to respond like Kendra G, but she just needs to understand she's a public figure now. And she was a public figure before on the radio. So I would have hoped that she should understand that this comes with a game, that people are going to criticize you. She went on Tamron's show and she talked about how women are delusional, but at the same time, she said she's dating multiple men, and and then she said black men can't afford her. So Corey Holcomb was right. She is part of the women she talks about who are delusional.
Yeah, it's working because you're a lady, but when you get to acting like you're better than those women that's on your show, because the lady Tamron Hall asked her points, and she was like, I agree with you, Tamron, but you don't agree with her. Because Tamron Hall was like, men are not here for your wig. Men don't want a broke lady. And then she made a real fool out of herself when she said, if I'm here with you and you're around me, you have to pay for that. This isn't exactly how she said it, but she said her presence, you have to pay for it, which is why you called her a hooker.
Right.
And that's facts. Kendra G said, she claimed she was saying what most women want. They want men to pay for their wigs, expensive wigs, their eyelashes, pay for their time. She claimed that she was speaking for other women. But when she made a video talking about Corey Holcomb, she said black men are too broke, they can't afford her. So clearly she was talking about herself too, that she wants men to pay for her time and to pay for her hair and makeup and stuff like that. So that's why Corey Holcomb is saying she's known better than the women who go onto her shows. The single moms with four kids, 4 different baby daddies, wanting a man who makes six figures or $1 million a year, things like that. So She's kind of like the same women.
A woman is charging you for her presence, you a hooker.
Straight up.
What is the argument with that? See, people want to act like Corey is crazy and he say all kind of stuff out of bounds. If you charge me to be with you, you're a hooker.
Yep. Paying for your time.
But I remember, hey, Kendra G, remember you was sipping the thing? Like after you thought you made a point, you'll be sipping something. You stole that from somebody. What do you do that's original?
I mean, to play devil's advocate for Kendra G, we all learn and copy from each other because there's nothing new under the sun. So you can get something and you put a spin on it the same way I do reaction videos because I've seen people do it, but I give my own, the spin I put on it is my opinions. You know, there's nothing crazy about the setup, but I give my opinion. So I cannot, attack and say someone is copying somebody because we all copy each other. The difference is we just have different opinions. Sometimes they could seem like the same opinions, but in a different way.
Another point. I got to make this point. She said, I only date broke women. I date broke women, rich women,
but you prefer
autistic women, Down syndrome women. You name it. You can get it from me. That's not something I'm proud of. I don't have a type in any way. Any way. You see that lady who lives on the streets now because of the way the economy is? I look at her and I imagine her, if I clean her up, can I pull it off?
I mean, he's just being a man. He's just being honest. Most guys would clean up and go with a homeless woman if she looked good. Just because she's homeless doesn't mean she's not beautiful, she's not pretty. So that's why you have seen some homeless women who are pregnant. How are they pregnant if they don't look good? Because clearly someone liked the way they looked. He's being honest.
I date all women. If it got, how they say it, if it got hair, I hit it. This is what I do. Because she tried to make it seem like, oh, Corey Holcomb, he really wanted me. He tried to flirt with me. Listen, of course I tried to flirt with you. You a woman who I knew had you ain't broke. Let me tell you something. Where I'm from, we shoot at any bitch. Every bitch, especially Kendra G, I see the misery in your eyes.
Jeez.
You 50, no kids. Ain't never been married. G know what I'm talking about because he from these same streets I'm from. Every major hub out here in America, we shoot at hoes. We get at hoes. We try to see what we can work out the bitch. If you really want to tell the truth, I'm jealous of the African man that you did choose because I know he got paper about your ass.
Oh.
You got to pay. He got to see you when you ain't got the makeup on camera. Oh. I'm jealous of that man. I know he got you for a bag. See, I'm the type of motherfucker, I admit I'm a trick.
Because some of you guys, I'll catch you up to speed. She was recently dating an African man like me. So I think she probably has more money than African guy. So Corey Holcomb is probably saying she was paying him, which if she had more money, she probably was paying for majority of the bills if they were living together or the dates, whatever it was. So that's bad.
I'm a trick. I buy pussy. Kendra, you have to buy a man because the men on your level, you don't want them. Oh. You want men who are probably younger than you. Kendra, go after a man you can get. Kendra G, I think you could get Harrison Ford. Oh. Back when he was Han Solo in Star Wars, you couldn't get him. But now he's an elderly man. Kendra G, I think you could get Harrison Ford. I think you could get like somebody who old and played out who's still doing it. What's an old man who's still on
No,
TV?
Harrison Ford likes skinny white girls. His wife is. He's been with her.
She can get Kevin Duckworth.
Boy, you stupid than a motherfucker. Because everybody don't know who Kevin Duckworth
She
is.
one of them type of niggas. Any nigga averaged 10 points in the NBA in the late 70s.
Dr. J will fuck you, Kendra G, even though he'll do it reluctantly. He'll make you keep the wig on. But I'm just saying, like, the men you want,
Don't
the
want
men
her.
that will hold you up in the air, they not boss players. You know what I'm saying? I would have smashed you and tried to get some paper from you all day long. Never admit that. I mean, never could I say that's not what I would do.
I mean, Kendra G got some paper right now, But I honestly think Corey Holcomb is even going easy because he usually really goes in. But I understand. The only thing Kendra G can rely on is the fact that publicly Corey Holcomb said he wanted to, to be intimate with her. He wanted to clap the cheeks, if you know what I mean. But honestly, I don't think Kendra G should respond to this because she won't win. Corey Holcomb is a comedian who's not mainstream, who's not paid by Hollywood, so he will say whatever. That's why you can hear him curse and say A, B, C, D. He doesn't care. He's not Kevin Hart that he needs to watch out for Hollywood. He has to be in movies and shit like that. He has endorsement deals. No. So for me, if I was Kendra G, I wouldn't respond.